if we don't have any more distractions, let me explain something here. So this is I kind of stopped editing around here, like, during my 9th of April entry for the Self-Validation Saga because of clip cuts. Okay, alright. I stopped editing around here because I don't know what to do with this. Like, what I should keep in or not. Because, alright, here, I explained something that's been on my mind for a while about this part of Eon Con 2019, and that it's just, no one ever talks about this, no one knows about this, because it's just some random part in the Eon Con 2019, which is a very long video, which has a lot of performances of songs and stuff. So yeah, basically, so in my performance of Man or Meat, I do this, and I do something where I got my hand out, and I literally did this movement where it's just like placing my finger like this along it. Alright, it goes like this. Flesh and skin never harmed me. And that was literally subconsciously done. I never once did it during rehearsals or thought about doing that. And I did that during Eon Con 2019 while singing the line, "Flesh and skin never harmed me." So that was literally completely subconscious. And so this is what I'm saying about it in this video. For example, in Eon Con 2019, while performing Man or Meat, I did this weird hand movement over my wrist, which I didn't consciously do, and never once did during rehearsals. Flesh and skin never harmed me. To this day, I still fail to understand how my body could just subconsciously do something this specific. The worst part about this was that I just had to do it while singing the line, "Flesh and skin never harmed me," which is quite unfortunate timing and could potentially make viewers draw a connotation to suicide. So I decide to end my life to abide by my moral consensus. Ah, fine, maybe there was a bit of suicide in there, but okay, look, the way I did the wrist movement was out of tone with the rest of the song, given how absurd it all was. It's an all-around, nonsensical song, but the wrist movement honestly makes me wince a bit when I watch it. I don't know, it just kind of looks like I'm trying to be edgy or something. That is as far as I've done. My main issue with this whole segment is that it sounds like when I did it, it was intentional, and that talking about it, I was trying to make it like a cover-up. Because, like, listen to my voice. To this day, I still fail to understand how my body could just subconsciously do something this specific. And it's like, wait, this part, just listen to this part. The worst part about this was that I just had to do it while singing the line, "Flesh and skin never harmed me," which is quite unfortunate timing and could potentially make viewers draw a connotation to suicide. What the frick is that noise? Is that rain or something? I don't know. Holy crap! It is rain. I thought a tree was falling down or something. Holy frick. Anyways, so I don't really know about this part because it's like it sounds like I'm making an excuse. Frick's sake. It sounds like I'm making a frickin' excuse and I'm like making it up. But I swear I literally did this hand movement subconsciously. Flesh and skin never harmed me. Just look at that facial look at the facial expression. It's like I know I just did that. And like, what the frick? Oh my gosh. I don't know, like, if I don't include this, then this is just something that you get to see here. This is like exclusive edition. And also, this joke I made here where it was like, okay, maybe there was a bit of suicide in there because of this part of the song, which goes so I decide to end my life to abide by my moral consensus. Yeah, that part. It's like, oh yeah, maybe there is a bit of suicide in there, in the lyrics, but that wrist movement was out of tone, because, and like, in the script I wrote here, that I'd include like an absurd part of the song with the lyrics, so you get the idea that I'm going for here. That's all, it's like absurd, but it's like in a tone that isn't serious. But this part was actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, this part freaking says, so I decide to end my life. But like the character doesn't even die in the song. It just gets turned into like a meat thing, I think. But then you have this part, which is accidental, but is this representation of suicide better, even like a better than this, than to include that lyric? Okay, I don't know, whatever. This is not something I should be thinking about now. I should think about if I want to include this part. Because what irks me about it is that it sounds like I'm trying to make up this story to defend myself. And this joke probably doesn't work too well. This joke here. Okay, but how could I have done the line? How could I have recorded the line to make it so like it doesn't sound like I'm defending myself or like making up a story?
The worst part about this was that I just had to do it while singing the line, "Flesh and skin never harmed me."
Maybe I should have changed the freaking wording of it. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic.
The worst part about this was that I just had to do it while singing the...
It sounds like I'm being sarcastic. Are you freaking serious with me right now? Are you freaking... Oh, for frick's sake. Alright, whatever the case, I gotta get past this part soon, right? I don't think anyone's watching this as well. Okay, whatever. I just need a... This stream isn't making me do work, so that's good. Just having the stream on at all. I believe the explanation, but it does seem like a wild coincidence. Subconscious action, but not random, perhaps. You know what? Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe it wasn't random, because maybe my mind came up with that, like subconsciously. I was like, flesh and skin never harmed me. That's an interesting lyric. That is an interesting lyric. What? Okay, look, I'll tell you the actual meaning of that part, because in the song, right? I'll tell you the actual meaning of that lyric. In the song, I should have freaking put this in the script. Why didn't I put this? Okay, look. In the song, it's like this guy who turns into like a meat being, like a meat being, or whatever. It's based off of the Meatball Waltz from Little Runmo by Gooseworks. Because that's like the instrumental from it, but I just add lyrics to it, right? So the song is like this guy who eats a lot of stuff and becomes like a meat thing, I think. Yeah. And flesh and skin never harmed me. That is in connotation to this individual eating a lot of meat. It is not a connotation to suicide, okay? And I can assure that. Okay? Why didn't I put that in the frickin' script? I don't get it. Okay, look. We're gonna cut this out. Okay, we're cutting it out. I'm cutting that internet down. I got the line. You know internet lumberjack? It's a good thing.
They're always one take. Because it's supposed to resemble a live atmosphere. I mean, well, this means that I'm not able to cut anything out. That's a downside.
And that's it. That's all I should include from there.
For example,
and we have a bunch of crap here, I guess. Let's get rid of that. Is Master ETH gonna come back, by the way? I guess he had work to do, or something, like editing or whatever. Because he does editing for clients, like my good friend Fish, also from America.
It's an all-around, nonsensical song, but the wrist movement honestly makes me wince a bit when I watch it. I don't know, it just kind of looks like I'm trying to be edgy or something.
And what I freaking hate about this part is that I agree with it. Like, genuinely, because, like, it does look like I'm trying to be edgy. But the way I say it here, the way I freaking say it here makes it sound like as if I knew I was trying to be edgy, and I'm saying it here like, oh, it looks like I'm trying to be edgy or something. As if I think I know I was, but I'm saying it this way. But that isn't the case.
I don't know, it just kind of looks like I'm trying to be edgy or something.
It sounds like I'm freaking covering up, like, non-existent edginess. Because I'm not edgy. At all. Yes, Poppy, carry the chats. Carry the chats for me. I'll carry it as well, I'll say something. Hi. We got Voidion in the chat. How's it going, Voidion? So glad he could join us. But yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to all of this crap. And we're gonna go to...
So with this one-take wonder mentality...
Yeah. That's a... You know what? I would have liked to have, like, this little anecdote in the video. Because I never talk about this, but it's something I know happened. And it's something that could be talked about in this setting. But who knows? Maybe in another time. Alright? Maybe even in Voidion 2, I can have like an explanation about why I cut this out. And it's like a little extra thing. Voidion 2 content. But what I am gonna do... I'm gonna do this. I guess just in case I want it back. Or maybe to upload on Voidion 2. What was I doing again? What was I doing? Oh wait. Cuts. I just realized the freaking irony in saying that. Cuts content. Because of the... I don't need to explain it. By the way, I'm gonna just quickly do something. Is that what I look like? Wait, I need to go down a bit. Check this out. If it really bothers you, then maybe you can put in the description or a pinned comment. Maybe even something on the original. You may doubt. Wait. You may doubt your apparent sincerity more than an audience member. I don't think you really sound like you are lying. Those are all just freaking great points. Just actual marvelous points there. I don't know though. That's why I'm gonna keep it right there. I'm gonna keep it right there at the ready if I ever need to use it. You know? I mean... right here. Cut content. So whatever. Maybe I won't think about this again. Do I need to mention it? Yeah, that's a good point. Look, it's probably something that could be mentioned again, right? I'm taunting myself right here. I'm freaking taunting myself. This image says, "Look at me, I exist." This mistake. It's just, well, the actual point, narratively, for this part to be in the video, is because I'm trying to be like, okay, this is an example of the not cutting out the live performance stuff, you know? But maybe I don't need that. It's just a little anecdote at the end of the day. Maybe I don't need this. What's the one after this?
So
Wait.
So with this one-take wonder mentality in mind, I decided to randomly do more songs out of the blue, since I only had planned to do the Cardiacs covers, as well as an old song of mine called Mental Oddities.
It's fine. We're gonna get rid of all of this. Get rid of that. And do that. So, yeah, we're just gonna continue on.